So my name's Prop Daddy. Let me make sure we're recording here. I'm Prop Daddy. I'm the social accounts manager for MemeNFT. I've been with the project since inception, before we were even MemeNFT. Um, so my role is pretty much do everything behind the scenes, like the stuff no one else wants to do. I do manage Twitter, Facebook, Reddit, Discord, a little bit of Telegram when I can. And um, Another big role that I have is kind of like the treasurer. I'm recording all of our transactions from the marketing wallet and the research and development wallet, all of the payments that we made before we launched. All of those are recorded. So there's a lot to it. I'm very busy, as my wife could tell you. But lots of hours put in, and we are running this like a full-fledged corporation business. So yeah, I'm making sure I'm very OCD about making sure everything's in its place. I keep our other team members on task. I have lists of lists of lists and make sure that our lists or things are being checked off appropriately. So that's my role. I will be fully doxxed once we file our LLC. We're still in the early process of that. We're really looking at the tax implications and looking best how to go about doing an LLC. So we haven't made a final decision on that yet. We're hoping to this week with our attorneys. So yeah, yesterday, wow, what a launch! We had about 50 private sale holders, people, including us, team members. Our team members only hold meme NFT tokens in private sale wallets. We don't have dev wallets or team wallets. So our investment is very close to just being normal investors, being in the private sale. So we fight very hard for our investment, just like you do. And so yeah, we had about 50 private sale holders and a number of pre-sale holders, and we didn't see a huge dump. There was a little bit of selling, big sells, people dumping their bags right off the bat, but it wasn't as bad as a lot of projects we've seen and been in the last couple months in the BSC space. Um, I've kind of come to a point where I look at BSC coins and see if they have a pre-sale, and if I'm not in the pre-sale, I'm nervous to invest. Just because pre-salers, a lot of folks just decide to dump their whole bags and not sell responsibly, and it makes me nervous. So, being a risk-averse investor myself, I tend to avoid risky stuff like that. So, um, interesting. A lot of people held, and our private sailors believe in our project, which is really exciting because we've shared our vision, we've shared our utilities, we've shared the capability of our team members, and I think a lot of people have confidence that they're going to see not just a 2x, 3x, 5x from their private sale holdings, but 20x, 30x, 50x, 100x. So that's really cool. We do have the analytics. We know the wallet numbers of each private investor. We vetted each one, and you know, we wanted to have a solid base of private investors, people that we can trust and that won't just dump on the charts. And it worked out. So we're really excited about that. We had a couple exit, and that's totally normal. You can't prevent people from selling. It's a free market. People can do what they want. Um, our private sale holders are not vested for that reason. We believe in a free market. We don't want to hold people's tokens hostage. If they want to sell, they have the right to sell. But yeah, I think a lot of people have faith in our community. If anybody's been around the AMAs, we're always on video. We're always showing our faces. Again, we promise we're going to be fully doxxed, full names. Once the LLC comes out, once we're fully doxxed to the IRS and to government bodies. So yeah, yesterday we launched at 3 p.m. Eastern, 8 p.m. UTC. Our market cap was at 580,000. Where are we at right now? I think I saw earlier we're at, oh, we had a nice little spike. We're at 2.6 million. So just right around like 4.8 times right now, 4.7 times, which is pretty great. Um, I think we got up as high as 5 million market cap when I was sleeping. I got about 3.5 hours of sleep overnight. Um, and we had a little bit of selling going on. And but since then, we've had, to recap our marketing, we've had, I don't know how many calls since we launched. Caesar called us. We had Wolf calls. We had, man, I can't even, I'm sorry, low on sleep. We had a number of calls last night. DeFi Ape calls, who happens to be a marketing consultant with us and a partner. So he'll continue to help us out. I think he's at 170,000 members in his call group. He's a good friend of ours, Moonshot Bro. Pardon me, my wife's getting over COVID. Um, yeah, so we've got more calls coming today. They're already lined up, and we should see some good pumps on the chart from those. Our PooCoin ads, we've been having a lot of trouble with the advertising agency that's behind PooCoin that actually uh, sends the ads to PooCoin to post. The marketing agency accepted our payment, accepted our ads, and PooCoin has not posted them yet. And we did KYC with the advertising agency and PooCoin, and we're just waiting on them to post our ads. It's been actually very frustrating for me, pushing and complaining about getting these ads posted that we paid for. I'm not happy when, just like investors are not happy when projects don't deliver on expectations. I'm not happy with them not delivering on putting our ads up. But at any rate, we're going to continue. We've got Mr. Pickles, who's our marketing guru, and we're going to continue marketing hard this week. He's not here. He's getting a couple hours sleep. He's on the West Coast. He's on Pacific Standard Time, so it's 7:30 in the morning for him. He had a long night too last night. So today, looking into this week, our roadmap for this week, we're going to have another major AMA tomorrow afternoon with the whole team, and we'll have Lynette, our sign language interpreter, as well. We haven't settled on a time yet. I'm thinking it's going to be probably 8 p.m., 9 p.m., 10 p.m. UTC. So we'll get a graphic made and announce that and get that out there. Community growth has been explosive. I think we've had something like 2,500 members in the last 2 days, which has been great. Having been here since it was just 14 of us in the MemeNFT chat. So we're going to continue growing. Our focus is definitely community growth. Our belief is that numbers beget numbers, and that means that the larger something is in terms of people, the size of a group, the more people tend to stay and want to join. So I'm hoping in 2 to 3 weeks when our marketplace launches, 10, 15,000 members in RTG. That's our hope, and we're going to market hard for that. So yeah, roadmap this week, continue marketing hard. You're going to keep seeing it. One of my personal goals is to see very little when marketing in the chat. I know we can't control what people say, but that's always been my question investing in projects is what are we doing marketing wise? One of the big examples for me is Coca-Cola, the huge corporation Coca-Cola, almost, they run the world. Coca-Cola, how often do you see Coca-Cola ads? Pretty often. Coca-Cola doesn't really need to advertise. People drink Coke because they love it, and it's a lot of people, it's an addiction. I love my Coke. Coca-Cola, not cocaine. They don't need to advertise, but they continue to advertise. Why? Because they know once a business stops advertising and stops marketing, the business will die. And so our belief is we have to keep marketing. We're a utility token. A lot of utility tokens will say after they launch and the hype dies down, just wait till the utility. Just wait till you see our utility. Don't worry about the chart. Just go, just ignore the chart. That's a pet peeve of ours because Marketing is important. You cannot stop advertising. Don't ever stop advertising. And so having Mr. Pickles on board, he believes that. That's why we have a 5% tax on the token, so that we constantly have a decent sized pool of money to market with, so that you, I, all of us can have confidence that we're going to continue growing. The moment a business stops advertising and marketing is when it starts to die. So that's our theory here. So we'll see more this week. We're going to keep pushing, keep reminding Pickles to keep getting those calls out, keep getting things rolling. We're going to also, because we have Tim on our team, he's very connected in the outside crypto marketing space. He just got engaged happily to, I forget her first name, but his fiance is very well connected, is high up in a major U.S. international corporation, and she works in their marketing department. So she's got tons of connections. We're going to be utilizing those a lot more, especially after the marketplace releases. Once we get Musely up and going, we have more of a base of utility. Those marketing avenues will be utilized a lot more. Very exciting in that realm. I know I'm all over the place. This is just who I am. My brain's going a million miles per hour constantly. So I'm getting to the point. What was the last thing I wanted to share with you guys? Marketing plus utility. That's our vision. And I do want to, just to wrap up my little spiel, I want to show you guys a chart from back in June. I'm going to share my screen. This chart is of a different token, and I know I run the risk of sharing other tokens, but I really want to show you guys this project. This was a utility token back up in June, I believe. Here, let me see if I can share my screen. This chart to me reinforces my belief that utility tokens and utilities in the crypto space are what are going to last. I hope you guys can see that. So you can see what it is. It's Ping. Sonar. Sonar is a project that has a utility that they promised, and I actually don't even know the specific details. I did not invest in this. I didn't know about it till it was later on. But the whole point of sharing this with you guys is to show you kind of what a utility token can do. And I want to encourage you guys, when you look at the chart and you see maybe you bought the top. Maybe if this was MemeNFT, you bought up here and you aped in 5 BNB or 10 BNB, or maybe it was just 20 bucks. I don't know. The feeling of discouragement that we might get when, and I've been there a million times. You bought up here because it was hyped, and then the price starts going down, and you're looking and you're thinking, what's the deal here? Like, is this gonna last? Switch over here. Sorry. Yeah, maybe you bought up here, and you're just feeling you're just like pissed. You're like, where's the marketing? Where are the devs? What's going on? And you see, and imagine being this person. You're just like, screw this, I'm out, right? Well, this is the daily chart here. I'm no TA expert, but this is pretty obvious. And what day is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So this is what, day like 18 here. They get a little pump here, a little action, and things roll. And then on this is day 32 right here. Day 32, so a month after they've launched. This person is still at a loss up here if he's holding. Day 33, something happens. Day 33, they get some action. Day 34 really starts going. We're at what? This is 0.02. That's 4x. That's 6x right there. I'm just going to pull this down to show you. Just after a month, this is a utility token that hadn't launched their utility. They just take off. Now I'm going to zoom out a little bit because the height, I just want to show you. It just keeps going up. And I don't think even Ping has even released their utility. I don't know for sure. They go all the way up just on the promise of utility being released. This is 100x right here in a couple months. And so again, my whole point in showing you that is just to reiterate to you that we are here for the long run, and that's not a statement that should discourage you. We're also very hardcore in the marketing. But we're expecting our marketplace to launch in 2 to 3 weeks. And I would hate to be this person down here or this person right here in all these days before day 33. You know, the BSC space is a tough space because I'm the same way. I want to see green on my investment. I want to see growth. I want to, you know, when I open up my wallet, I don't want to see that it's down. You know, it doesn't feel good. And I just want to encourage you guys. We're not even 24 hours launched, so we're like right here. We've had a dip. We had a good strong blast off. We had an amazing launch, and we're kind of like right here. I would say maybe down here. So the next couple weeks, you know, it's going to be an up and down. It may be way down. It may go way up with our marketing efforts, which is what we intend. We're going to push for that, and I kind of expect that because of our marketing. But no matter what, I hope that people can see MemeNFT as beyond a BSC pump and dump kind of short term, you know, put some money in, pull some profits, you know. And the whole reason we have a $2,000 diamond hand giveaway is to reinforce that that, you know, the person with, here, I can stop sharing this so you can actually, the person with all buys and no sells will be rewarded, and we'll probably have runner-up and third place options with that as well, winners. Let me stop sharing here. And so yeah, it's just to reiterate that, because we're not going anywhere. None of us have sold from our private sale bags. Our private investors are behind us. A lot of the pre-salers are still holding very strong. And our team is ridiculous as far as the abilities, the mental capacities, and our drive to make this work. And that's all building a huge utility that we hope will be better than OpenSea's, be more of a household name. And with 2022 being predicted the year of NFTs, we're in the perfect position, guys. We're in the perfect position to put out a very high quality NFT marketplace. So I want to encourage you all with that. I'm very encouraged. I do watch the charts all day long, and I do know what it feels like to see a little bit of a dip after a launch. But we have got so much coming with everything lining up perfectly with a great team. We're here. We're going to keep communicating with you all. We want to encourage you that this is going to be a fun ride, and we're going to see a lot more X's as we get closer to Marketplace and once Marketplace launches. So that's my spiel. I know everybody was asking for an AMA, and I'm not as sexy as Alex with his British accent. I'm not as hyped as Pickles. I don't speak as well. But I can tell you I'm the workhorse behind the scenes, and I just wanted to communicate with you all. So they may have not been very polished, but I wanted to communicate where we are as a team and you know, what we've got in store. So with that, I will open it up. Any
Any
questions,
questions?
comments?
Well, I don't have a question, but I wanted to mention something. It's interesting that you brought that chart into the voice, because earlier before we opened the voice, I was thinking of mentioning this, and this now you kind of drove me to mention it anyways. So I don't know if you know, but I know Alex knows that I'm in some whale groups that are private and exclusive, and they are buying the dips. They are buying any dip that comes in. I've seen people say, my target is this and this, and they're waiting for the opportunity to buy. Those that are already invested, they're sleeping
Hmm.
well this project because they know the team behind this. They know that the daily chart, the minute chart does not matter.
Right.
Eventually, it will be the huge potential of this project. I mean, the potential of this project is huge. It's huge.
Hmm.
So smart money, big money knows this, and you know the saying: follow the money.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Rain. 100%. 100%. And all the connections, like you mentioned, the whale groups, and we have a lot of eyes on us, guys. It's kind of funny. Some of the connections Alex has, Pickles, just from working in the space, and I kind of see our project as like it's kind of like the culmination in the sense of all of our our experiences in crypto so far and all of the connections that we've made, and we're kind of putting them all in a pile, and it's the meme NFT pile. So, imagine, we all have connections in our worlds, right? And imagine, we get together with a lot of people that have a lot more connections, and the networking is massive. And I think a lot of people are just holding off to see what happens, and a lot of people are waiting to see what the marketplace will bring, as well, which is totally understandable. But yeah, Rain, you're right, man. I've heard that so many times, just in our core group and from other people connected with the project. It's like we've got whale friends watching this very closely. Uh, it's very exciting. So it just,
The other aspect to
I'm not
take
a.
in,
Go
the
ahead.
other aspect to take in is the normal crypto markets kind of on a little pump itself. So some people kind of wait to ride that out and then they'll hop back in the BSC. But I appreciate what you guys been doing. You guys have a great team. I know three of the top eight holders. We're all sitting happy and not selling a thing. So keep it up.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that. Anybody else? It's going to bring up our chart. Maybe just share it. I was joking with Pickles and Alex because I did an AMA last week before we launched, and I don't know if you can tell, but my profession, my career is in the sciences, in medicine, and I'm a very black and white person, very type A, everything in its place. Not not very exciting. I'm not an exciting guy. I like my numbers where they should be. I like my accounts where they should be, and I'm that guy. I'm like the accountant, that boring accountant. That's me. And so it was funny because the day they asked me to do an AMA to come speak to the community, I was like, I don't know if you want me to, like I'm not the hype guy though. Like I don't. I'm not polished like you guys are, and it just happened to be that I was the one that day. and and then Pickles, we did, I think, Whale Coin Talk or one of the AMAs. Oh no, it was DGen, DGen, and DGen tends to be a little bit more. That they ask good questions, and they really provoke projects. They ask great questions, and they make sure the projects that they have on there, are challenged. And when Pickles spoke about our project, the guys at DGen were just kind of like in awe and like quiet. They did ask some great questions, but I was thinking, man, like Pickles, like you're not allowed to sleep, dude. Like you need to be on these AMAs 24/7 because when you speak, people are inspired, and I speak, it's like just like black and white stuff that no one wants to listen to the guy from accounting, right? So, but it's just kind of funny because, and then we saw it last night too. Late last night, late for me where I am. Vox came back on. Jonathan and Pickles came back on the VC, and the chart was in a little bit of a lull. And immediately when they got back on, the chart started taking off again. And I was thinking, man, you guys are not allowed to take a break. Let's just, you just stay on VC and keep hyping it up, playing your music and making jokes with Daniel Moncada. Like, man, our chart, it just started running. And anyways, I just thought that was funny. It's like it's not my role. It's fine, but I can, I'm very happy to communicate facts and where we're at with the team and with the project, with the community. But anyways, anyone else have anything?
Hey, Prop Daddy.
Hey, welcome.
How are you doing?
Good.
I just wanted to thank you and the team for the great work you did yesterday. It was an amazing
Thanks,
launch.
Yassine.
I mean, it was one of the most successful launches I've seen in a while. That was insane, man.
Thank you, Yassine. I agree. In the last couple months, I've not seen, probably in the last like 3 or 4 months, I've not seen personally a launch go that smoothly. It seems like my trend has been, find out about a project, whether it's through advertising or on Telegram or whatever, and I just click and check out the Telegram group, and then try to see if I can get into a pre-sale or a whitelist, and then watch the launch. How many projects have had to delay their launches like last minute? We had to delay ours because of the market conditions and pink sale.
Yeah.
But like, oh, sorry guys, we're gonna have to. There's an issue with the contract. There's an issue with our liquidity pool or whatever, and it's just so frustrating last minute to
So many
find out.
struggles.
Yeah,
I agree.
and so it's like we're all in the same boat with that. So to see our project and Elder Pike, our dev, just pull it off without a hitch. I mean, DX sale went off without a hitch. There was no issues. Our launch went off without a hitch. I think it's a good sign of things to come for us. It was just really exciting. Yeah, I got almost emotional about it yesterday with our launch.
I felt the same, to be honest. I've been here since the early stages of the project, and I mean, I really felt the success of the project. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah, we keep pushing.
Thanks, Yassine.
We never stop. Thank you, Prop Daddy. Thank you so much, man. We appreciate you and the team. Thanks.
Oh yeah.
You know how to talk over your little
Oh, big thing overnight too. We got CG last night and CoinGecko and CoinMarketCap. That was quick. We've noticed with CoinMarketCap, I don't know if you guys follow CoinMarketCap fastest alerts, but in the time zone that I'm in, it's always in the middle of the night that they start posting new tokens. And during the week, those fastest alerts don't create as much hype as they do on the weekend, because CoinMarketCap doesn't post coins as often on the weekends, just probably because their staff doesn't work weekends. But excuse me, but coins that tend to get listed in the middle of the night in the middle of other coins being listed tend to not get as much of a hype pump from their listing. And I noticed that was true with us, but it's no big deal. Just because we're not, I'm losing my voice, we're not just interested in the pumps, but they are exciting. So guys, like I said, I'm more of the black and white, get to the point guy. I'm going to go ahead and close the VC. I just wanted to give you guys an update and a short-term roadmap. We're going to be updating our white paper in the next couple days to make it more of a full-fledged white paper. It's more of a light paper now. And we're also going to update our roadmap to make it more specific to where we're at, where we're going. So keep an eye for that. Hello? Oh, accident. So I'll leave it open for like 2 more minutes if someone wants to jump in with a question or comment, concern about anything. Any challenging questions, you can hit me with them.
Any marketing for today?
Marketing for today?
Yeah.
Really hoping that PooCoin gets their act together and improves our ads. That's a big one. We've got a couple big calls already lined up that Pickles set up late last night. I think he even said on VC who they were, so I'll say it's we've got Mathis coming. We should have another DeFi 8 calls coming just because he's on our team. I don't know who else he set up, but one thing with Pickles is it's just going to be constant calls. So we'll constantly be giving money over to other call groups to get more members in and to grow our community. So that's the big ones. And trying to think what else I think that's about it for today. But
have you looked
I have a
into
question.
any Twitter influencers just in general?
Twitter influencers, yeah. So we have Crypto General on board. Once Pickles is awake, it'll be a lot easier to answer this more accurately. But I can tell you, I'm going to push for Twitter influencers like we're not sure about Messiah. We did Crypto Maestro. We may be able to get another one from him. But yeah, keep your eye out. My goal is to have a couple Twitter influencers every day, a couple call groups every day, and to push Pickles for that. And he's on board with that. So we do have the marketing funds. We will be using them. So yeah, just keep your eyes out on the chat. You'll see more kind of pop out as we go throughout the day and evening.
Question: you think we'll be called on Travel at Safe Calls?
You know, a lot of people like Travlad. We do have his information. I think Pickles was trying to get a hold of them last night, earlier in the night. I'll make sure to check in where we're at with that. But we're gonna use Travlad. Yes. Yep. All right, last call, guys. Questions? All right. Thank you, everybody. I'm going to end the call. Like I said, we do have the VC set up for tomorrow in probably between 8 and 10 p.m. UTC. We have to nail down the time. We'll put out a graphic and advertising for that. I don't know. Jonathan fully voxed and Pickles sometimes just jump into VC. So we may see them in the next 8 hours jump in and get things going hype-wise. I don't want to say it's going to happen, but I'm 90% sure that that's going to happen tonight. Just because they love to keep the hype going, and we do too. So for sure a VC tomorrow night and possibly later today. So hang with us, guys. Keep the chat alive. Let's keep the positivity going. We don't want any pump and dump soft FUD in our chat just because it wastes everybody's time and it keeps a negative vibe. We're all about positivity and projecting good things and good vibes in our chat. So let's keep it going. Let's keep our community strong and let's enjoy this ride together. So with that, I will close it up. Thank you all very much for joining us, and I'll post the recording.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thanks, Pop Daddy. Congratulations.
Thanks, JB. Thank you.